Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Abigail, and I make videos about special needs and health issues and feeding tubes. Today, some of our family is going to the movies. The new SpongeBob movie comes out in theaters, and we are going to have to travel for this one. It is out of town for us. We do have a local movie theater that we normally go to, but they're not playing the SpongeBob movie at that one. So we're going to have to travel a little bit to watch that one, but my little brother, he's 11, and he's a big SpongeBob fan, so we're going to go watch that movie this evening, and then on the way home we might get something to eat. My heart stuff is still the same. All I can really do is lay down when I feel like it's beating too fast, and I can take medicine if it gets to beating way too fast. I kind of wish that I would have gotten the heart monitor already, but insurance has got to cover it, and then they got to mail it to us, so it'll be here around Christmas. So we're waiting on that. Until then, I have a pulse oximeter thing that I can put on my finger and check it, and even just standing up, it's high, and it's been kind of frustrating because I like to walk around my room and listen to music, and it's hard to do that whenever I can only walk around for 15 minutes or so without feeling my heart rate rising. So I'm gonna take my heart rate medicine tonight before the movies, so that hopefully I'll be okay long enough to go watch that movie, because we gotta go up there, then the movie probably lasts a couple of hours, and then we'll drive back home. So there really isn't an update as far as how I'm doing, because I'm doing the same. It's a kind of a weird feeling, because I'm at the point where you obviously don't want anything to be wrong, but you know that something is off, and you hope that they can find something so that you get some type of diagnosis or something. It is at the point, like I said, that even walking around my room for a few minutes, my heart rate does go up. So it was like that at the heart doctor, so that they know that my heart rate has been high. We're working on trying to figure it out. It's kind of a lot, because I already go through so much. If you don't know, I have gastroparesis, which is where my stomach is partially paralyzed from a previous surgery, so I dealt with that. I'm also on a feeding tube, so I have that. And I know, it just kind of feels like one more thing, But at least on Sunday, when I felt like I was gonna faint, I'm just really glad it was not on the platform, and we were able to go to the nursery and lay down. Me and my mom went to the nursery so I could lay down, and I'm at the point that right now, I don't want to be like that person that's like, oh, it's probably this or it's probably that. I don't want to really do that right now. I don't want to put the wrong diagnosis out there. But I'm going to wait until we get the results back. And then I can tell y'all what the results are. But I don't really want to go into this whole thing of it might be this or that, because I feel like if you do that, it just kind of makes it worse. So it's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas around here. Got a few more gifts wrapped. Like, our whole piano is like, or at least the whole top of our piano is covered in gifts. So we've been getting ready for Christmas. It's been really busy. We also have a guy in our church, and I think one of his friends have been coming down to our house to paint our house for us, because my dad works on lawnmowers and he like fixed like a lawnmower for him, and we decided that instead of him like paying my dad to fix his lawnmower, they know how to paint, so they like exchanged jobs. My dad let our friend get his mower fixed, and I think for free, and then he was going to paint our house. So one of our friends from church, and someone that he knows, has been coming down almost every day to paint our house. So that's been going on. Today, I think I already put it in my closet, I'm not for sure. Oh no, it's right here. Today, the elf brought me some M&Ms, so I got some more candy. Speaking of candy, had a Backfire moment the other day. Okay, so I got like this in my mailbox. I got this, what is it? It was Skittles flavored Fun Dip. It was all different kinds of flavors. One flavor that it was lemon. Well, I don't like lemon flavors, so I was going to give it to my little brother, because he likes lemon. So, and the way that it was like stacked, it looked like there was like 4 or 5 flavors, and then I thought with each flavor it was going to come with a stick. Well, it didn't. It came with like 5 or 6 flavors and 2 sticks. And I think the way that they were made, they were supposed to be like stocking stuffers. Like, you like cut them apart and put them in the stocking. But I did not know until I opened it that it was like one stick at the very end and then one stick at the other end. So you had like 3 or 4 flavors in between that did not have a stick to them. So you either have to eat it with a spoon, like the powdery stuff with a spoon, or you gotta hope that your stick saves, like your candy stick saves for all those flavors. So I felt kind of bad, because it looked like the way it was made was like I said, 5 or 6 different flavors. And at the end, it was like one flavor and then the stick. But I thought it was going to be like 2 of the lemon flavored like powders, and I was going to give that to my little brother. But actually, when I had opened it, because I was going to give him that, turns out one side was the lemon flavor. The other part that said lemon on it was actually the stick that goes to the lemon flavor. So I felt a little bit bad, because I thought I was giving him 2 packages of like the lemon flavored candy, and instead I accidentally gave him one because of how it was made. Part of where it said the lemon flavor was actually a stick. So that was a little bit of a candy backfire, I guess. But it was okay. I just didn't know until I opened it that it would be that way. But then I also imagined like all those people like buying that candy for an actual stocking stuffer, and how they're probably thinking that each individual candy packet is going to have a stick, and it doesn't. So I'm kind of thinking, why did it say stocking stuffer on it? Because I don't think that's going to work as a stocking stuffer. Thankfully, in my case, that was just put in our little mailbox. That all of us, me and my siblings, have like a little mailbox that we get something from the elf every day, and that was in my little mailbox. But I felt kind of bad for all those people that's getting that same candy for like their kids for Christmas, and they think that they're going to put them in their individual stockings, and they're not going to have enough sticks. So I'm just really glad that in our situation it worked out. But anyways, that was kind of like the backfire story of the day, I guess. I'll wait for my little brother to get home from school, and we gotta wait for my mom to get off work, and then we'll go watch that movie, maybe drive through and get something to eat. For me, whenever we go get fast food, I usually get like a special drink, like a coffee. If I've already had coffee, sometimes I'll get like the McDonald's here. They make like really good hot chocolate, so sometimes I'll get that. Right now I'm drinking out of my Christmas cup. One of my dad's sisters got me. It's a sloth, and it has a Christmas hat on, and it says my name, Abigail, on there. So I got this from my aunt like last year that has coffee in it right now. But anyways, that's the update for today. I'll let y'all know whenever we get the results back from this test. I gotta wear the heart monitor for like 2 weeks, so it's gonna be a while. Gotta ship it here, and insurance gotta cover it, so it's still gonna be a while. And I kind of wish it was sooner, but at the same time, I'm glad that I do have a place where I could like lay down and put my feet up if I need to. And also I do have that medication that does help lower my heart rate for like 3 or 4 hours when I take it. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye everyone.